Alistair very strong right now. It is 20-10 in terms of win rate. And you know, they've been putting him on Sejuani, they've been putting him on Ivor, and it's been a little while.
That's actually significant because now if he passes through here, he'd be seen on the ward.
Yeah. Actually, the angle would have been perfect. He was behind, but now he's kind of in an awkward spot. They could still try to go for it. If Doran, okay, the angle isn't there. Yes, it is. Doran is going to live, and Zeus is going to die. Doran able to get away from the gank.
It's really scary as well as the Taliyah mid lane potentially being able to roam. And the reason they went for this play was so there was no counter-strike available, but it's the ward into the leap strike. I feel like was the big shining light of that play. Just doing that quickly enough that there couldn't be the follow-up. Doran's in trouble now, though. Ult's burn for this trade, and now Doran's super low. Zeus getting some damage on the tower, and 3 grubs secured means it's going even faster. T1 doing some work to try and regain pressure here, but Peanut is now here and has ultimate.
They're going to try to turn this one around. I mean, they do see them, but they're not going to commit to trying to get a stun down. Doran at least is going to be taxied into the wave.
Yep. Oh.
Got to be careful. And Doran is, again, he's only 5 CS behind, so he's still kind of vibing. It's now Faker. Kind of a rough spot here, going to get flashed on, and now the Zeri coming on in, but Faker, nice Valkyrie and flash away.
Would be good if they can not deny the 6 grubs, though. See the light posturing, does have that Hex flash if he wants to get over the wall.
Yeah, at this point in time, though, T1 have 4 people right here, and Doran is backing. He is going to TP into this one, but it's quickly turning into that 5v5 you were talking about. Zeka looking for the angle on the wall, as already 4 grubs going over the side of T1, and Karya just wants to fight as they immediately dunk onto Peanut, and he goes down. But the turn here onto Zeus as he's going to fall, but Doran on the run is going to hop away, and T1, they do trade 1 for 1, but take a look at this. They have control of the river, and that means they should get 6 grubs.
Yeah, super 6 Void grubs. You get an angle to really pressure towers, you take them so quickly. They're looking for a dive on Zeus, though.
Zeus in a bit of trouble here, especially with the TP coming on in. The Taliyah just to join in on this one, and Zeus, no Dominus, no hope of survival. As wow,
Shiv!
This is very good for T1. They're just going to keep pushing.
Yeah, and I mean, Peanut's getting a Herald on the cross map, but what is a Herald? Something to take towers. T1 will just take the towers.
Yeah.
You see them moving up to defend, though.
Oh, the double stun with the counter-strike, and now Zeri is popping on Viper. Gonna help in dealing damage as Doran picks up the kill, and they push.
Viper didn't earn it.
So, Faker is so far up the lane here. He's trying to trade on Zeka, but he has Seraph's finish. That's just a kill going over in a good spot. And Faker is way down the lane. They're trying to engage, but that engage is going to not work at all. And now T1 are like, well, I guess we just cannot fight. I say that, though. They are sticking around. Some missiles being thrown out, some spears as well.
Yeah, the poke threat's still big. And obviously wasn't an ideal engage, but they did at least get Zeka's flash there, and he's chunked out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still trying to hold strong here, but more poke connecting. Zeka's so low, and the TP is coming in for a flank angle.
The TP is coming in, and Zeka, not sure if he even spotted him here, as now the engage comes in. Zeka, no flash, but the seismic shot to get him away. Zeka stays safe. Peanut, though, extremely low, but down should go Karya. No, he is not going to. He survives, and the Drake goes to T1. HLE Esports on the run, trying to get out, and Doran, the Magnet shutdown, goes over to Owner, although we do have Guma going a bit deep. He does take out Peanut, but trades his life for it, trying to open up some more kills for his teammates, but it's not quite gonna happen.
The 0, but man, I just think it's crazy how much attention Zeus drew there as this super malnourished Renekton who's been having such a bad time.
Yeah, I mean, he is at least still going to fulfill an excellent flanking role as he did in that team fight, and yeah, absolutely. You're just chipping them away, and you see T1's game plan there for a while was just group as 4, group as 5, and just kind of throw a bunch of spears, throw a bunch of poke into HLE Esports, and just not allow them to get map control. I don't think that they can quite run at the Baron just yet, as much as T1 would like to. As Owner, desperate to try to get a Scuttle Crab here, is going to have to pay for it with this flash. Now Delight has to throw his ult in, but they'll be happy to get that flash out of Owner.
Yeah, very aggressive play there. Oh, Viper's in trouble.
Yeah, he is going to have to throw the ult, and now he's just going to flash away. And now, look, Delight is caught once again, but the seismic shove is huge from Zeka. Keria in a rough spot once again. Is going to have to just walk this one off in kind of a rough spot.
Yeah, they can get some damage on the side. I think you just take this.
And they say, okay, we're fine to just fight here.
Trying to circumvent them. A ward being thrown down. Zeus could go for a similar trick, TPing in for the flank, but they might be wary of it now. Yeah,
it's just going to be a flip here, I think, but Owner not in position to go for the smite. It does go the way of Peanut, and now they're turning on a Keria, who's left out to dry. Nobody can get in there. On the side of T1, Keria goes down. HLE Esports looking for more. That's a flash comes in. The counter-strike hits two, but the front line is being chipped away with the engage from Delight. Gets onto the back line, and now Faker and Guma in a really terrible spot. They're both going to be taken down. HLE Esports crush the fight.
Beautiful target selection from HLE Esports, using all these layered forms of engage to get on top of the members of T1. T1, you know, the ideal scenario of this game would be they secured that third dragon, maybe a Baron themselves.
They're fake backing. Oh. They're fake backing. They're not actually backing. And Faker, he falls for it, trying to just farm in front of them, and that is going to be Faker down. And now Doran is just gigantic on the Jax, and they're just diving over the wall. It's very risky, but they just don't care as they're getting into that back line. T1 are falling like a house of cards. HLE Esports will win this game.
The confidence from HLE Esports, the fake back into the faker pick, and every time it looks like the fight is over, one more person steps up, finds the angle, continues in. Honestly, just some beautiful execution there. Very crisp team fighting, and HLE Esports start this series off with a bang.
Absolutely. Huge win from HLE Esports in this one. T1 were able to win early on in the lanes, but HLE Esports kept cool, kept calm. And Doran, just insane amount of kills in this game, and he actually utilized and he ran away with the game. And yeah, I mean, T1 really struggling. HLE Esports are an incredibly strong team right now. That's not Rel.
Maybe he said not Rel.
Yeah, maybe. No. He was saying something like that. Could have been saying Ali as well, which Alistair. Makes sense. He had a great game in game number 1. Why not just play it again? It's not going to be easy. Tons of team fight power here on the side of HLE Esports. Let's get ready. Let's hop onto the rift for game number 2. He's playing both sides.
Wait,
so he's not sure which team he wants to support yet.
Last game he did it for T1, and T1
lost.
And this game he did it for HLE. Oh no.
And HLE.
We'll see.
Can they break the 1-game streak?
You know what's a combo we haven't seen in the longest time? Looks like he's taking the Raptors as well, so maybe looking to get a bit more out of this. And the question is, what will he do to stop Peanut from stealing away jungle camps in return?
Yeah, as here's Peanut. He's in mid and is trying to help out his Corki.
He's so fast.
And, I mean, he's going to land the root as well. That's electrocute. And all of a sudden, Faker, he's not going to have to flash anything, but he's not really winning the lane.
Yeah, and now Zeka's going to have so much prio. Peanut can just invade on blue side. I was thinking, hey, does he invade red side with a bot prio? Okay, I think we just move on. Don't need to discuss.
Tell that to Jonah Strong.
Don't need to address it.
Owner's going in here. He's going to miss the spear, and he does heal. He's got red buff. I mean, this is getting relatively close, and now Peanut is like, uh-oh, I've got to flash away. Here comes Doran and Zeka. Going to get the flash out of Owner. This is getting incredibly dicey in the T1 jungle, as now some plants on the ground, but Zeus not going to get rooted.
One attack left to go for the stun. And Guma's just struggling with the ammo,
just running around reloading.
You know, like, oh god!
He's fooling us all, man. We do have a fight here over the grubs. This time Peanut is going to get 1, but it does look like they'll give the other 2 over to T1. But not going to be 6 this time to T1.
Yeah, and I think HLE Esports happy they could nab that one, get the extra XP for the Zyra, and sure they don't get more, but they disengage the situation. And Fake is so low as well.
He does have Flash, but okay, here comes Owner as well, and actually Peanut has backed away. Zeka's like, you want to fight? Let's fight. I'll take the 1v1. Faker can't even join this. And Owner will be pushed away. Now we got a knock up here to carry, and an MF ult straight to the face is the door. Not able to help at all. That is first blood given over to actually Delight. Yeah, the turret felt a little bit confused by the situation, honestly. Zeus is going to flash away here, but he's not getting out by any means. He's not even going to hit Meganar, and Owner is just alone now underneath the turret. And Doran and Peanut say, no, we got what we wanted. We picked up an orange buff for our Renekton.
Oh.
Okay, well, that happened. Now Peanut's on vision. He doesn't care. He's just going to throw his ult on our Owner, who is going to dodge a lot of the damage, but we got the super plants coming in, and Owner will disengage on the disengage cone. We do have Carriot and Guma trying to go for the 2v2, but Viper already with the BT finished. He did pretty well in that game outside of, you know, the dive early on.
He's having a tough time.
Here comes Doran. He wants to take a trade up against Faker. Not going to overextend. There's not much of a wave here, though. Keria is trying to get this done. The stun comes down, and Doran flashes, but it's not enough. As the Faker is going to go down to the last shot from the tower.
Survives long enough for the tower to do the work.
What's happening here?
Doran, so you can see in the bottom left. Oh, wait. Zeus is going to hit a wave.
He got a couple.
Okay, so he bought Cole. Thank you very much, Chronicler. At 7 minutes.
Well, we're gonna, yeah, we got a little dive going on here as another TP is gonna come. Carrie's just gonna die to the turret. Zeus says, yeah, maybe I can do that as well. Can he even get the kill? The knockup comes in from Delight, and the dive is just awful.
And Zeka gonna put some pressure down in this mid-tier one. I think he has to back off though. He is being flanked.
It's Mountain Soul again, by the way. So pretty interesting stuff. Guma just gonna walk by the Zyra, and he's gonna get rooted and die. So this has happened a lot. I feel like T1 are losing a bit of focus, and Humble Life Esports are in the driver's seat right now, because that's like 3 or 4 kills in a row where T1 members are trying to do things and they're just getting clobbered.
It's getting very goofy, I think we can say.
Yeah.
But Humble Life Esports are not hesitating.
We've seen happy gaming. This just looks like sad gaming.
No, it's so crazy that I say that, and then Zeka just does this.
Yeah.
Like, I literally say Humble Life Esports aren't hesitating. I'm trying to compliment them, and Zeka just takes 18 towers.
Light. He's going to have to flash this. And he is ready with his Mega Gnar.
It's coming. I don't want to get too excited, Brendan.
No, he's going to go for the trade instead. He's looking to take down Doran. Zeus actually behind Doran now, and Delight is on the huge flank here.
There's your 2 stacks. Where are you going? Get the wave! No!
There's no call in this play, I'll tell you that. Zeus is dead. The only question...
Wait, the minions! Get the minions!
Oh!
No! Zeus!
He's not going to get it. And Viper's going to pick up the kill, leaving Keria to die.
I love how we get the engaged Braum, and Faker goes, I don't condone that, I'm leaving.
If Keria dies and T1 get the dragon, I feel like that's pretty worth for T1, although it depends on who gets the kill. They're just going to give it over to Zeka. Also, Peanut's just going to die. This game has just gone off the rails, guys. I don't even know, like, where we are. Where am I?
Where is Zeus right now?
Yeah, well, he's in potentially 0-4 land. He is about to hit Mega Gnar, but let's see if they can take him out before that. Yes, they will. Down he goes. And Zeus, in fact, will hit Mega Gnar, and he still hasn't finished the call.
It's been 15 minutes.
And Humble Life Esports get the dragon.
Guys, you need the Cole power spike. How are you supposed to win if you don't get the stack?
The T1, yes, they realize now, but can they get in position? Owner being zoned away by the Alistair. Keria desperate to try to steal it with a Q. It's not going to happen. Humble Life Esports take the Baron for free.
Yep.
And he's poking them down. And now, with Mountain Soul about to hit, that is going to be taken by Zeka alone. And 3 members just pushing by themselves down on the bottom side. Humble Life Esports don't even care. They know they can't be engaged on, even with Zeus holding Mega Gnar. Again, like... This is the first time Zeus has hit the turret in a long time, and he may pay for it. Actually, I think he's absolutely going to pay for it, as he's just burning down. He doesn't do anything to Peanut, except half his health, as now they're trying to engage on a Viper, but it's just so fast that the Braum ult is too slow to catch the MF. And now TP comes in from Doran, just in case. And You know, there's no objective at this point in time, but HLE Esports just want to totally suffocate the map.
Yep, the engaged Braum, again, not the best. Not too good at taking down high mobile targets, and even though in terms of dashes, the MF doesn't have many, you can see Viper so hard to hit when you can just run back and forth with 60 extra movement speed than everyone else.
Yeah.
And with that massive shield,
the MF just feels so good.
It's so obnoxious.
It feels so good. Just as a pick. I mean, I know we had like 6 or 7 80 carry bans, which is why we get Jim versus MF. Like it's another year, but you know, I think it's pretty good. HLE Esports, they don't have Baron, they don't care. And a big spear is going to hit Doran. Also the root coming in, maybe the angle, but you know what? The wallets are just so gigantic. The knockup comes in on an owner and Doran lives. It's 2 kills, make it 3 for Viper as HLE Esports smash them in their base, and they will take the 2-0 tonight.
Absolute decimation. Once again, HLE Esports find their angle, no hesitation. They close out the game in even more dominant fashion than their last matchup against T1.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Seer for the POG interview translation, joined by Doran and Peanut on the side of HLE Esports, who came out on top as the first winner of Round 2 Saturday Showdown. Congratulations. Thank you.
도란 선수 승리도 축하드리고요.
Doran,
데뷔 5주년도 진심으로
congrats on your win
축하드립니다.
and on your 5th anniversary since debut.
여쭤보겠습니다.
오늘
How do you feel?
말씀하셨다시피 또 데뷔 5주년이라서
Just like you said,
많은 분들이
today was my 5th anniversary, and a lot of people came here to cheer and celebrate with me. And being able to secure a 2-0 clean victory today makes me extra happy. And Peanut, you're second place in the POG standings. How does it feel to defeat T1? I feel like we did so much better. Our performance was a lot better than round 1 when we defeated T1. And being able to defeat T1 twice, I believe that we'll have even more confidence preparing for the playoffs. And it was a rematch after 8 days. So did you feel pressured at all? We were playing T1 back to back, and I believe everyone thought that today's match would be more important. And being able to win 2-0 without dropping a game is so meaningful. And Peanut, so with the standings, it was a very important match today. So what did you guys primarily focus on today? You know, today, instead of really caring about the game score, we were just thinking we need to win today. And just because we played them so recently, I believe that we were able to sort of think through what they tend to do in the drafting phase, and I think everything went really well today. And did you expect to carry with Jax today, Doran? When we were doing our draft meetings, we were considering that owner tends to utilize Nidalee a lot, and we ended up saying that Jax is a really good pick against that kind of comp. And your Jax stats are mind-blowing with 22 wins and 3 losses. And against Zeus, you won 6 out of 8 times. And that's just how good at Jax you are. So how did you manage to take Renekton down? The 1v1 wasn't very easy, but during when I was level 4, I think being able to win laning phase after that actually made the game go a lot smoother and just snowballed. And in game 1, your early game went beautifully with Jax. From first blood to 5 kills in a row. What do you think enabled you to scale so well? In this moment, the first replay was just so huge, and the second replay and the second and third kills were really just thanks to my teammates just setting up the kills for me. Were you nervous at the first kill? Yeah, I was so happy. And so Peanut, what do you think of your Jax who carried? You know, as a buy, I can't really influence top lane.
해줘가지고 아무래도 게임이 좀 수월하게 진행된
But
것 같아요.
being able to just rely on my Doran beating the Renekton actually made the game so much easier for me too.
오늘 이렇게 또 옆에서 잭스
And
플레이도
Peanut,
잘
yes,
보셨을
you played
텐데
by.
2세트 때는 피너 선수가 개인 통산 처음으로
And
또
in
자이라를
game 2,
픽했습니다.
you picked
그동안
your
꺼내지
first
않다가
Zyra
중요한 순간에
of
이렇게
your career.
탁 꺼내셨는데 오늘을 위해 갈고 닦은 픽이었을까요?
So, is this a pick that you've been practicing and grinding for this moment?
플레이 했을 때부터 저희도 준비는 하고
You know, ever since I saw Canyon play Zyra, I have been preparing for this pick.
생각했던 대로 나오진 않았어서 못
But
사용했었고요.
all this time, I
오늘은
don't
이제
think it
니달리
was a
자이라
good
구도를
pick in the
염두에 두고
drafting
왔기 때문에
drafts in the
네,
past.
자이라
So
뽑을 수 있게 된것
today,
같아요.
yeah, I was actually very ready to pick Zyra, and it was a great moment.
동선이 굉장히 또
And from the
좋았습니다.
analysts, we saw how good the Zyra's early pathing was.
대단한 판단이 있었던 것 같은데 저희가
And
장면
it was-
보면서 같이 이야기 나눠보겠습니다.
You had to make a decision in this next replay.
미드를 들리시더라고요.
네네.
이유가 뭐였는지
So you could
궁금합니다.
have chosen
아무래도
between
루시안
counter jungling or
프로피가
ganking mid. So
라인전을
what led you
예민하다고
to
느껴져서
mid lane?
제가 캠프 하나 먹는 것보다
No,
여기서
Corky actually
빌드업을
is
잘
more
해놓으면 어차피 캠프도
influenced
이득을 볼
by
거고 미드 라인전도 지대한
this
영향을
matchup,
미칠 거라
so
생각해서 네, 이렇게 플레이하게
I knew
됐습니다.
that
이 선택이
enabling
굉장히 좋았고,
my
또
Corky to
킬과의
win the
킬
lane
관여율
would
100%를
impact the game in the end
기록하면서
overall.
승리를
So I
거둘 수 있었습니다.
decided to go
자,
with
도란
that.
선수 오늘 데뷔 5주년이기도 하고요. 그리고 또
Doran,
계란빵
today is your
선물해
5th
주셨는데
anniversary.
정말 맛있게 잘
Thank you
먹었습니다.
so much
오늘
for the gift.
5년간
We had
이렇게
some egg bread.
묵묵하게 정말 열정적으로 응원해주신 팬분들께 한마디 안 할 수 없잖아요.
So there are so many
팬분들께
fans
한마디
out there who
부탁드리겠습니다.
have been supporting you for the last 5 years. So any shout out to them?
저희 에이전시 측에서 또 5주년 기념 생일 빵을
You know,
또 돌렸는데
from my
감사드리고요.
agency,
그리고
They actually
네,
brought the
데뷔
egg bread to
5주년,
celebrate
네,
my
앞으로 쭉쭉
anniversary. So
항상 좋은
thank you for that.
경기력으로 보답하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
And I want to always
네,
repay
앞으로도
my
쭉쭉 멋진
fans
활약
with a
보여주시기를
good
응원하겠습니다.
gameplay and
이렇게 해서 또
performance. So
우연승에
thank you
성공을
so much for all the
2위
support.
수성을 위해서 연승을 이어가고 싶으실 텐데요. 피너 선수 각오 한마디
And now that you
들어보겠습니다.
secured your 5th
네.
consecutive win, you'll be up against Kwangdong Freak Slice. So what is your resolution? Although we won and defeated T1, there are so many strong teams left that we need to beat. So we won't let our guards down, and we will maintain our good form and make it all the way to the playoffs.
축하드립니다. 인터뷰 고맙습니다.
And that's the end of the interview from Doran and Peanut, and back to the space. Thank you.